Welcome back to the channel. We're here today to answer one question, and that's a question that a lot of people asked 12 years, I think it's 12 years ago. It was around that time period, and that is, and I still don't know today that it's actually ever been answered, and that is, what does the fox say? If you remember that song, be sure to comment down below. I don't know why, just comment. No, we're here today to really figure out how the fox flies. This is a brand new disc by Innova. So the numbers on a fox are 5.6, -2.1, and the numbers on a Detour are 5.5, -2.1. So essentially the exact same numbers, except for the fox has a little bit more glide. We're about to find out if they're true or not. I will say this fox is 162 grams. This one is 177 grams, so that plays a little bit of a difference too. But oh well, I got what I got, and you're gonna get what you get. So here we go. We're gonna look at the fox and the Detour up close and personal. Here we go. All right, so here's a quick look at the fox. It's got more dome than the Detour. Definitely has a different hand feel than the Detour. This is star plastic, but the plastic itself, a little bit on the gummy side, but I actually really like this way this thing feels. It kind of reminds me of like a skinnier MD1 from Discmania. It kind of has this rounded edge to it. But yeah, it's a good feel. The profile's there. I feel like the fox is maybe a touch skinnier. It's hard to tell, but they're definitely a little different. Now we're gonna see how they fly. I'm gonna throw the Detour first, and then we'll throw the fox. All right, we're gonna throw these pretty soft just to start off. I'm gonna try to throw them on a little bit of hyzer. Here goes the Detour. Yeah, that's what a Detour does. Flips up, turns, holds a turn. That's a Detour for you. All right, Foxy Foxy. This is definitely lightweight, lighter weight. Oh wait, okay, that is a lot more understable. A lot more understable. Okay, that's probably because of the weight difference. I don't have a 162 Detour. I don't even know if they make a 162 Detour. I'm sure they do, but that was way more understable. I'm gonna go get it, and we're gonna throw it again. Yeah, it's just understable. Golly, look at that. Okay, if I had to give that thing numbers, it would not be a 5.6 -2.1. It'd be like a 5.6 -3.0 because it has no fade. I will say if it was in a different plastic, like if it was in a Halo or a Champion and it was heavier, it would probably be more true to the numbers, but that one is extremely flippy. We're gonna attempt some forehands with an understable disc. This is gonna be interesting for sure. Oh, okay. Well, that was an awful forehand. As far as I let it go early on hyzer and nose up, it still hadn't done a turn and very little finish. That was a horrible forehand. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna go get it. That's about as good as I can do, and it's still just like if I try to throw that any softer, it's not gonna come out good at all because I'm not gonna put spin on it. It's gonna have a lot of wobble. Like, that's the best I can do. And you notice this hyzer flips up, turns, holds a turn forever. Well, I was a little sad that the fox was more understable than what I expected. I would love to try it in different plastics and heavier weights because I feel like it'd be closer to a Detour, but this 162 Star Fox is very understable. If you are new or you have a slow arm speed and you're having a hard time getting your disc out of hyzer, let's say you're out there playing and you just throw it, it stays on hyzer, you don't get any distance and it just goes up in the air and just dies. This would be a great disc to try out because it may get up to flat. If you can get to flat, you're gonna get more distance. If you can get turn on it, you're gonna get even more distance. That's what really creates those bigger shots and more distance, is getting your disc to turn, hold the turn and keep gliding and then finish. And so, great beginner friendly disc, slower arm speed. That doesn't mean that the more advanced people can't use it. They can. They're just gonna have to put it on more hyzer, do hyzer flips. They're gonna trust it that it's always gonna go right and never come back to the left. So it has its use cases. I'm definitely not gonna bag it. It's just too flippy for me. I am curious to how it does. I'm gonna see if I can just throw a roller. I don't throw rollers very often, and I wouldn't really throw a roller with the mid-range, but we're gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna rip it out there, I'm gonna throw it hard, and see if it turns into a roller. That's turning into a roller. Oh, it's cut, yep. Ah, yeah, hey, roller disc, baby. Catch you guys later. Go in peace and be blessed. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say, go check out Disc Golf Deals if you want one, and be sure to subscribe. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. I will build somebody their dream bag full of all their discs. Y'all see you later.